I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, I'm just trying to match your style.
I now know why guys wear shades when they come to the Staples Center. They have a bright future. While I'm taking mine off, I'm ready to see a star on the court tonight.
The credit card bill is coming your way. So is the start of this one. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. Giannis Antetokounmpo, huge block. That's out. Last touch by Avery Bradley. Bucks at the controls. To Lopez. Middleton. Bledsoe to Middleton. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. To Lopez. JaVale McGee swats it. 24-second violation. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Across the timeline comes James. Down 2. Ferocious slam inside.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Fires the 3, and Chris Middleton counted for 3.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
To Davis. Brook Lopez with the block. He throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads just a point. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
To Bradley. Giannis grabs the board. Bledsoe with it up top. Leads 3. To Matthews. Middleton. Throws it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Free throw good. He's able to polish off the three-point play. James to Bradley. Bledsoe with the basketball. Leads 4. Bledsoe slams it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
James to Bradley. Curling inside. Wesley Matthews sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Deep 2 there, won't go. Danny Green to James. Nothing going here on that drive. Won't go. Giannis with it up top. Up by 6. To Bledsoe. From the painted area, won't go down. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Brook Lopez, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. James into the front court. Now down 6. To Davis. Danny Green. And he's going to the free throw line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
LeBron James. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. He connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Giannis in control of the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. To Middleton. Rondo with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To James. LeBron James. Missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Bucks basketball. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. To Matthews. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
LeBron into the front court, trailing by 4. Here comes the screen. James. The screen sets him up for 2.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Down 4. Brook Lopez sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Adetokunbo to Middleton. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Here's Rondo with it. He'll run the offense. Gets to the basket and scores.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Bledsoe with it up top. 2-point advantage. Short jumper off the mark. Danny Green. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Bledsoe. Here's Lopez, down low. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. To Davis. Giannis Antetokounmpo pins it. Bledsoe with the basketball. Lead is 2. And the finish. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Davis. James. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Antetokounmpo to DiVincenzo. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. To Kyle Kuzma. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James. He's 3 for 7. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Lakers at the controls right now. Caldwell Pope. Antetokounmpo, the rebound. Korver to Antetokounmpo. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. LeBron with it up top. They trail by 2. Not that time. The follow won't go either. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To James. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Bucks at the controls.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
DiVincenzo to Korver. DiVincenzo. Fine to shoot to Korver. Here's a chance from long range. Can't do much better than that. Kyle Korver misses the shot. To James. To Kyle Kuzma. Here's James. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. From long range. Off the mark. To Bradley. To James. Howard goes to the left side. To Kyle Kuzma. DiVincenzo. Here comes the screen. DiVincenzo to Korver. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
Ugh, did you see the way the ball came off his hands? Not the best form in the world, but it is what it is. Count it. Maybe just don't count on it all the time.
To James. Defense making the ball handler work. To James. Rondo off the mark.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Here comes the screen. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Bucks in front. Good start to this one. After one quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2 shots. A career 74% free throw shooter. First free throw is good.
Good shot.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To James. To Kyle Kuzma. Rondo's shot won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma able to recover with the block. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Antetokounmpo. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. To Antetokounmpo. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. The follow won't go either. LBJ. Gets it in the left corner. To Caldwell Pope. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Giannis with it up top. Leads a bucket. Here comes the screen. Can't connect from in close.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Short jumper off the mark. To Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Rondo defended by Connaughton. To Kyle Kuzma. James matched up with Connaughton. Has a chance. LeBron, not that time. DiVincenzo to Antetokounmpo. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
To Kyle Kuzma. Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads 4. Lopez to DiVincenzo. Had a chance, but it's no good. Lakers ball.
I got ball. That's me. I got ball.
James. Takes stock of the floor. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Changes coming from both sides right now. Antetokounmpo. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Off the mark on his free throw. Bradley. Giannis with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. Has a look. Antetokounmpo can't connect. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Bradley to Caldwell Pope. Down low for Kuzma. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Count the basket at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Bradley. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Antetokounmpo. Here comes the screen. Great defense there, forcing the pickup, leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Now a shot by Bradley, no good. DiVincenzo to Lopez. Dwight Howard rejects it. And that's going to get out of bounds off a Laker. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Not that time. LeBron into the front court. Down 6. To Bradley. Short jumper stays out. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for it.
LBJ has it. To Davis. Sizing up the defense. Anthony Davis. 3 for 3 in this first half. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
It goes down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Across the timeline comes James. Now down 6. Around the perimeter. Giannis Antetokounmpo tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Down low for Davis. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Anthony Davis trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Off the mark at the line. Bledsoe with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe shot misses. Bradley to James.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
JaVale McGee knocked loose. And that one out of bounds off a buck. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. To Danny Green. 4-3. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's James controlling the offense. To Davis, down low. Great looking vision. Giannis Antetokounmpo with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Middleton to Antetokounmpo. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Danny Green. They go down to Davis. Anthony Davis. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Adetokunbo to Middleton. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Missed a wide open look.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
James to Davis. Short jumper misses. To Adetokunbo. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Chris Middleton, couple of free throws on the way. A career 87% from the line. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Los Angeles, they have it. James, they'll get it down to Davis. Old school, backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Matthews to Adetokunbo. Cashes in for 2.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
James to Davis. A fundamental shot right there.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. LeBron James. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Middleton to Matthews. Not that time. To Kyle Kuzma. JaVale McGee to Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
From 18 feet at the buzzer, we reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucks will start the second half with a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. The Lakers are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. And when the losing team is shooting this well from the field, you know you're in for a special night. Have a look at the leading scorers. for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Blocks.
After just 2 quarters, we've already seen so many blocks from each of these squads. I'm loving how aggressive the players have been on defense. What you're seeing in these highlights will make any defensive-minded coach proud, like Chuck Daly.
Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo tallied a lot of blocks in the first half and really made his presence known on the defensive end. I bet we end up seeing the opposition get even more timid around him.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Giannis with it up top. Leads a bucket. Knocks it down off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LBJ with it. To Danny Green. Here comes the screen. James to Danny Green. Knocked loose. Bucks have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Matthews to Antetokounmpo. Off the assist.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
James into the front court. The deficit is 6. To Bradley. Here comes the screen. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Trying to cash in. Giannis off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Giannis in control of the basketball. Lead is 2. To Lopez. Brook Lopez. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Nothing going here on that drive. Chance here for LeBron. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
LeBron into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Steps through and scores.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
The Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Middleton. Able to convert inside.
Get it, shoot it again.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
LeBron with it up top. Down 4. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First try, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Los Angeles has the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. And he finishes at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
LeBron into the front court. His guys down 3. Can't connect from in close. Middleton to Bledsoe. Adetokunbo to Matthews. Yes, Wesley Matthews. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Davis. Clear by Middleton. To Bledsoe. He gets it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's James controlling the offense. To Bradley. James can't connect. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
JaVale McGee has got 2 shots coming. History not on his side. 58% from the line. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Giannis with it up top. Leads 5. Nothing going here on that drive. To Matthews. Yes, Wesley Matthews. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Lead stands at 7. James swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Lakers at the controls right now to Bradley. Here comes the screen. Bradley. To James. Kyle Kuzma at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Giannis with it up top. Up 5. To DiVincenzo. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. LeBron James with the rock. Caldwell Pope down for McGee. Works it to Caldwell Pope. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
To Lopez. Robin Lopez. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick. Across the timeline comes James. The margin standing now at 7. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Korver. Good look that time, but off the mark. The follow won't go either. James into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. JaVale McGee knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Gets it in the left corner. Middleton to Adetokunbo. Middleton. Freak for 2. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Caldwell Pope to James. Bucks have it. To Adetokunbo. Lopez. To Adetokunbo. Korver to Adetokunbo. Off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
DiVincenzo to Middleton. Short jumper won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you're forcing to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Shot from the lane won't go. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Kyle Kuzma, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Can't connect on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads 4. Count it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Lakers ball. James to Caldwell Pope. Couldn't keep it in. Off Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Giannis with it up top. Up 6. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. DiVincenzo. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Adetokunbo. That no good. Off the mark. Caldwell Pope to James. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
To DiVincenzo. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
To Howard. Nice pass to set things up.
Underutilized. 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 Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Giannis in control of the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. No, I missed a short one there. LBJ. To Caldwell Pope. James. Robin Lopez with the block. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
LeBron matched up with Connaughton. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Long key from 3/4 court, 3/4 down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Bucks with the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
DiVincenzo to Lopez. Lopez to Lopez. Robin Lopez. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
James, defended by Connaughton. Here comes the screen. James to Howard around the perimeter. James. Man, that was a tough shot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
To DiVincenzo. Lopez to Lopez. Fires the three. They were ready for DiVincenzo on that three. Rondo into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Bucks at the controls. DiVincenzo to Lopez. Cruises inside for two.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Bradley. LeBron James matched up with Connaughton. To Kyle Kuzma. Down to 5 on the 24. It's James. He engulfed him that time. DiVincenzo. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Brook Lopez sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Matthews to Lopez. Here's Lopez down low. Robin Lopez. He's 3 for 7.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. DiVincenzo to Lopez. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
And this is where I get a chance to see if coaches can change it up. Maybe let one of your players lead the timeout so your team can hear a different voice to keep everybody engaged. Maybe like the Warriors did with Andre Iguodala.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. DiVincenzo to Korver. DiVincenzo to Matthews. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
LeBron into the front court. His guys down 3. Kuzma to James.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Dwight Howard at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. Misses the first. Missed the second as well. Bledsoe with it up top. Up by 3. To Korver. Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton with the slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To James. Kyle Kuzma. Rebound Korver. Milwaukee with the basketball to Antetokounmpo. Korver to Middleton. And the Lakers clear. LeBron with it up top. 5-point game. The screen sets him up for 2.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Giannis with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Short jumper off the mark.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
To Kyle Kuzma, beyond the arc for 3. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. James to Danny Green. Bradley. That's out. Last touch by Avery Bradley. Bledsoe with the basketball. All even here in the 4th. To Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Bradley goes to the right side. To James. Shot won't go. Bucks basketball. Korver to Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. To Korver. Lets it fly from long range. Misfire. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
LeBron into the front court. His group now down 2. To Davis. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. LeBron James sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Bucks at the controls. To Bledsoe. Surveys the floor. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. 3 for 6 now. Across the timeline comes James. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Bradley to Howard. Shot clock winding down. James. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
James to Bradley, deep right corner. For three. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. To Bledsoe. Bledsoe slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. James to Bradley. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
JaVale McGee at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw up and good. A three-point play. It's back to a one-point game. The Bucks at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James pins it. Anthony
And he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Time for some new personnel into the game. Matthews has a chance. Slams it home on the putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Rondo with the basketball. Down 3. James. Great pass to set it up. McGee powers it through.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Middleton to Adetokunbo. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I'm pretty sure I saw that move earlier in the game. I can't believe he fell for it again.
To James. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Rondo. The Bucks clear the rebound. Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo. Into the front court comes Rondo. They're down 3. Has a look. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Bledsoe with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Adetokunbo. Bledsoe. Trying to cash in. Middleton off the mark. Here's Rondo with it. His guys now trailing by a point. Giannis Antetokounmpo able to recover with the block. There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. He'll take the ball out of bounds.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Now they get the intentional foul. He's going to have to earn it at the line. 2 huge free throws in a 1-point game.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
First free throw is good.
You know that thing, but they can't guard you.
And gets both to drop at the line. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a 3. Straight on 3. At the buzzer, the Bucks claim victory as they win this one by 3. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Lakers lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo was happy to throw down plenty of dunks. And if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.